that it takes a very large village to launch a game like TCP. It's been a crazy, crazy ride. This studio got built from the ground up. No building, no facility, no team yet, no hardware, no PCs. Let's build it on all platforms, current gen, next gen. Hey, let's build a publishing team. Let's build an office in Spain. Let's open up to 15 states. Oh, and while you're at it, let's just throw a global pandemic at you to try to make it extra challenging. So this studio, the resilience of this studio is incredible in anything I've ever seen in this industry.
I believe it was a conference call with Steve and Chris, and we still didn't have a name, and I just always want to be within striking distance of greatness. I want us to be humble, but I want us to always make something quality.
And what that means, I think, to me personally, is making sure that we're on track to deliver against, what we perceive to be great, or a really great experience for our players. If we're within striking distance of that, then with good leadership, with a great team, with great support, we should be able to execute against that.
I think it was Steve who goes, "Hey, wait, that's a good name." And Steve or Chris or one of them, and we're all like, "Striking Distance Studios, that works." So it was part of like, hey, what's our overall goal? So it just works out perfect.
When COVID happened, that was a significant change to the way that everybody lived. So we had to be able to adapt. We had to be able to quickly figure out how we could work in a remote environment.
Then suddenly one day, we all got sent home. And I remember that day, and we said, well, okay, we need to double down on our 2 days at home and turn those into 5 days.
I think it starts with a good plan. We had anticipated being able to do sort of a hybrid work schedule for the team in the first place before the pandemic ever hit. So we had already put infrastructure in place so that people could work from home. When the pandemic hit, we were already ready from an infrastructure standpoint, from an IT bandwidth standpoint, tools, so hardware, software that we would be able to use with the team to get us through the pandemic. And I saw some big companies stumble during COVID and during that pandemic. They couldn't even get up and running. So I am really super proud of this team, I gotta say.
That is something I've never experienced in all the years of making video games, nothing of that magnitude. So that was a significant disruption to the development of our game. And I'm very proud to say that through the help of Krafton and through the efforts of Striking Distance, we were able to continue and be able to make this game right now. I guess if I had to go back and rewind, one of the ones that stands out to me is our push towards making our very first demo that we showed anybody outside of the company, outside of Krafton. And that was our demo that we showed to Sony and Microsoft. That effort really brought the team together, really helped clarify what type of game we were making, what it was going to look like, what it was going to play like, what it was going to sound like. All of those aspects came together when we made that demo. And the results were fantastic. Both Sony and Microsoft were really excited about the game, and it resulted in a really strong partnership with Sony.
I don't think I have one memorable moment. I think I look at, from the very first day in our temporary office, actually even before then, when first meeting Glenn, all the way through to this it it's been a process that is most memorable for me. It's not one particular moment, it's the culmination of all of those moments put together, and to know that we've gotten to where we are today and just about ready to launch this game. So, long time coming.
Well, so when the game launches on December 2nd, I'm probably going to be looking online and just trying to see what the reaction of our players are worldwide. And so the internet is a little bit crazy, a lot of different people on the internet. So probably taking a look to see what the overall sentiment is, and just hoping that people really like it.
I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be glued to the reviews. I'm going to be looking at the reviews and seeing how it did. We are going to take some time off. We all have to. And giving the team already, I'm saying shutting down the studio for 2 weeks at Christmas. I'm starting to do things that I haven't done over the last couple of years. Like we didn't really take any vacations. First of all, you have COVID, so we couldn't. But I'm looking to relax, and just I need to unwind a bit. I could really use to lose a few pounds. So hopefully that's not being shown on the camera. But so I've got to take care of myself a bit too. Take care of my family.